switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in the...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go.
Williams going to throw on the first play. He's going to air one out right away. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 37 yards. On first and 10, it's Williams. He's going to run it. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a first down. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the left side, he's got Komet, and he's going to be taken down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Second and goal. One more time, they try Swift, and he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is third and goal.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal. Here's a designed run, and he will take it in himself. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. His sixth touchdown now for the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg, able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Here's Young now to throw right away. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Young. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. To the right side here, pass is caught. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Going for it all. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
19 Lion, let's go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, go.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Go.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Chicago. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 37-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
To throw is Williams. A dive and a catch. Incredible. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run with Swift. And he'll go down, back at the 4-yard line.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Finding space at the 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. The PAT up and good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he is out of bounds on the return. Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Set.
Here's Williams. He gets this one to Moore. On the move past the 40. And they will finally run him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Williams. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Cole Komet, touchdown Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the ground is Achane. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will take over here just shy of the 30.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
70 Lions, go!
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
That is into the hands of Allen downfield. A big-time play for the Bears. 33 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Throwing is Williams. Oh, all alone, the tight end, Komet. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has
the speed on display. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
He'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action with Young. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st down is Young. just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll send a tight end in motion. On play action, Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Miami. To throw is Young. And this will be incomplete. Looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down. Back to the air, it's Young. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A big play there on fourth down. Good for an even 20.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On second down, Young. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Dolphins. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Williams. He's going to keep it himself. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
19,
throwing on second down, Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the right back to Komet. He's got it again. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Give up the middle with Swift. The Bears are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll run with Swift. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set! Warrior 70! Ready!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.J. Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears go up by 7, 28-21. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Dolphins 21.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll run with Achen. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Achen. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Achen. Achen, first. Oh, the ball is out. The Bears have it. Well, so much for a nice gain and a good running play. Unable to secure it, the ball comes out and the defense comes off the field with a turnover.
Once the runner breaks through the line of scrimmage, Mike, it's very common to see them carrying the ball with one hand. But as they get further down the field and those defenders close in, you've got to protect it with 2 hands and make sure you secure the ball all the way to the ground.
70 range, take.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Got it. Ready? Set it.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This pass caught right side, it's Allen. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. This is intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Dolphins have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Last thing, 19. Ready. Hup.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's to the tight end, Komet. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
A dive, and he's got it! What an effort! What a catch! It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
Let's go now.
He'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
He's got his big tight end. Cole Komet, touchdown Bears. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will go up by 7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. A handoff, it's Achane heading left. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. That's taken in by Achane. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Young to throw on first down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That is caught. What a throw. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Scott now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Moore going in motion. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's got room at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver...
Williams to the air once more. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Zadarius Smith forcing his way in to bring him down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, this is Achane. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A run up the middle with Achane. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will have a Dolphins first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Young. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now it's H.A. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll go play action with Young. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the Bears will take over.